ਆਓ ਫਿਰ Surrey Police Chief Norman Lipinski ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। Chief, welcome to Radio Swift.
Good morning. Good to be here. Thank you.
So, Chief, we would like to mention that Ginny will be joining us over the phone in a few seconds. And I have a question for you. It's a question from the public. Question is, do police has enough resources to deal with the situation we're facing right now?
From a Surrey Police Service perspective, no, we do not have enough resources. I am working with the provincial government in getting more resources. And the reason I say that is because when you look over the last year, and certainly the threats, the extortion threats have been on the rise. And then in late 2025, the shootings actually started to come down for 2 months there, which was November and December. But as everybody knows, we have a spike now in 2026. And given that the threats still continue, the shootings still continue, I'm in discussions with the provincial government for more resources. We have, of course, investigators, but then we need boots on the ground in order to be in uniform overnight and protect the community. So those discussions are still ongoing.
Okay. And Ginny is with us. Ginny, go ahead, please.
Chief, my question to you today is, have you reallocated as much as you can within the Surrey Police Force numbers that you have from other departments and giving priority to this?
Absolutely. So this is the number one priority for the Surrey Police Service. There's been a number of units internally within the SPS that we're taking people from, or I say repurposing. So whatever their initial mission was, their mandate, it's now changed towards having people help on the Surrey Police Service investigative team, or having people assist on Project Assurance, which, as you know, is the boots on the ground overnight to cover the areas that are at risk and protect the people.
With 5 people being arrested and their photos are now printed out there, people know who they are, the names are there. What is your expectation from the community when you are printing names and photographs?
Well, the reason why we do that is because we need information from the community. And what I mean by that is anybody that may have seen this person, perhaps acting suspiciously, perhaps asking certain questions, whatever it may be, we need that kind of information to hold other people accountable that may be pulling the strings on these extortions. And I can tell you, Ginny, that the last set that the 2 individuals we arrested put the pictures out, we had phone calls and we got some intelligence. Yesterday, we also received intelligence with the 3 that we posted. And that's what we need. Just think about it. These individuals committing these crimes, there's much that goes into that when you're talking about whether it's planning, talking to other people, whatever it is. If there's suspicious activity and you recognize any of these individuals, then give us a call that we may be able to link that information that you may have to perhaps some other extortion shooting or extortion threat. It's very, very important that the public knows that and tries to help the police in solving these issues.
Chief, with over 40 cases in the first month of this year, and February seeing more cases almost daily, we're only on to the 2nd or 3rd of February now, what kind of a message do you have for those our listeners who are getting really worried about their personal safety?
Yes. Number one, that, as I said earlier, is number one priority. Number 2 is that anybody that's a victim out there, please call us if you feel or have received more threats. Make sure you preserve the evidence. Do not pay and call us. We alter safety plans. We work with the victims in putting together more robust safety plans. We have people out overnight in the certain areas of the city. And in fact, as you know, with the 2 sets of arrests, those were as a result of our people being out there. And we, of course, are pursuing the investigative stream. We are moving those investigations forward. We all know they're complex, but it's 2 streams that we have here. And so we are very, very interested in working with the community to protect the community, but also to investigate with intel, get the information, and hold these people accountable.
Is the helicopter out in the air, flying constantly every night right now during those peak periods of these incidences?
Not at the present time. So what we're doing now is we're talking with the RCMP, and we're looking towards putting a schedule together. And we may or may not have to put together an MOU. We'll have to see on that. That's just an agreement, etc. And then outlining what our needs are. So there's a little bit of work, but it's moving along. It's going in the right direction. So I think a helicopter is going to be very valuable from a deterrence perspective, and also obviously to be able to move around the city in a matter of minutes. And I know, Ginny, people ask about drones, and I have to say that drones have a limited capacity because the federal regulations say that the drone has to be within eyesight of the operator. And so, as you can appreciate, you can't send the drone 2 kilometers down the road, etc. So that's a little bit of a restriction. And plus, the drone can only stay up for so long before it has to be recharged or put new batteries in. So the air services, the helicopter, I think is going to be an extremely valuable addition, and from a deterrence and prevention perspective, and also investigative.
Chief, our news director has a question for you. Go ahead.
Chief Lipinski, good morning. My name is Manendra, and as we all know, these are young individuals. It doesn't matter where they come from, what their background is, and I think many of those has not been actively involved in these crimes. What do you think? What is their attitude when those suspects are being arrested? And what do you think? What is going on in their mind? Why they are getting into these serious crimes in this young age?
Well, it's a very good question, and here's what we noticed. And everybody's seen the pictures and seen the age of all these individuals that we have arrested. They're young people. Yesterday there was a 19-year-old. And, we know that they're foreign nationals. We know that, when they arrive in Canada, whether they're working or going to school, etc. My interest now, and I've had a meeting this morning already on it, is to what are the possibilities of reaching out to these young people before they get into this lifestyle? And what kind of avenues can we pursue as a police service, or the community with us can pursue to talk to these people or dissuade them or inform them of the ramifications when you get involved in something like this? So I think in the near future, there's going to be some plans put together by the Surrey Police Service and some of the community groups about trying to reach out. I think part of it is money. And so obviously there's some money that's being exchanged or promise of money. Mm-hmm. So we have to look at the bigger picture of who is directing this. That's where the investigation comes in, because obviously these people are being recruited.
So you mean there will be any events
Chief,
coming in future?
Go ahead. Sorry, somebody was.
Yeah, so about getting directions, giving direction to the youngsters, there will be any community events that will be hosted in future by police services?
We're just talking about that this morning and looking at the last 2 weeks and all the arrests we made and the young people that are involved. So that's where we want to orient ourselves. And so more to come on that. I need to have further discussion and discuss it with the community, and then put a plan together, and then I do believe there's a lot that can be done. Our youth, it's just, it's so important. It's so important.
Over to you, Jenny.
Chief, Thank you. Chief, I want to thank you so much. I know we only said 5 minutes, and you've been very generous with your time. And I look forward to having you back next week. And my apologies for not being in the studio today. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
you're welcome, and we'll talk again. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.